Hey, this is Sasha and welcome to another episode here on Let's Talk Stocks. Today what we're going to be covering is anger versus sadness. And the reason we're talking about an emotional topic here, it's all about the inner game. And the inner game refers to the inner part of your trading. So we're doing this because I have a book coming out, Mindsets of a Master Stock Trader, which focuses a lot about the inner mindsets, the inner concepts of the psychology, dealing with your emotions, about trading properly with the right mind, with the right mindset in place. So that's what we're going to cover, is talking about anger and sadness today. And if you want to go ahead and join me on my newsletter list, so that way you get notified when this book is released. That way you can get a price discount, you get the promotion, get it right when it's out. Usually there's always some kind of perks. Then go ahead and sign up on our newsletter at the end of this video, or feel free to scroll down at the bottom of the description. And that way you can get signed up on our website. Anyways, the website is learn.com. Anyways, let's get into it. Let's chat a little bit about anger and sadness. And that's what we're going to cover. So let's hop on over to the board and then we'll get there. All right. So first things first, I want to chat a little bit about the two main emotions that we kind of talk about, and that is the fear and greed. And I think these are covered quite extensively when it comes to stock trading. In news articles and press. But the thing with fear and greed is what they do is, this is basically when you're fear, you're selling things off. When you're greedy, you're buying things. And this kind of looks at market direction. So selling off versus buying. And it kind of looks at your actions. But not a lot of people talk about the other emotions. And in our case, what we're going to do is we're going to talk about anger, and we'll talk about sadness. Now, I think it's really important to cover and understand these things. And when you look at psychology, you typically look to draw the emotional part, or you typically try to draw or put a visual aspect to understanding how emotions behave. So when we look at anger, and if you get only one thing from this video, it's this concept. If you look at anger, what anger does is it pushes back. Okay, it pushes away everything that comes in contact with it. It's really a defense mechanism, but what it does is it pushes things away. So this is for you to defend yourself, right? So if you have a spouse that you're angry with, or you guys are in a fight, so you push back. If you lose on a stock trade, you push back. I don't want to trade Microsoft. If you lose on your strategy, hey, this strategy sucks. So all of it pushes back. When we look at sadness, okay, sadness is a little bit differently. It works in a unique way. Sadness, what it does is, in fact, it brings things in to you. So here, most people think about sadness, okay, well, I'm crying, okay, I'm upset. You have other emotions, like you might have doubt that start to creep in. And all these emotions start coming into you, but this opens you up in a way because it allows you to get in. So all these have openings and holes. And that's the big difference, is that most people, when they start trading stocks and they have their first kind of big loss, so let's say you go in and you have your big loss in the position. Well, initially the first kind of train of thought is anger. So I'm angry. So that's kind of the first step. So you're pushing back. Hey, that stock sucks. I don't like losing money. I got to fight. I got to make my money back. You're angry. You're pushing back. My strategy, it's not working. But the second stage is the sadness. Okay. You're sad. You're upset. And what happens is that when you're angry, it doesn't allow you to move forward. And that's the big difference between these two things, is that anger, you can't move forward. So you're not moving, you're not progressing. Whereas sadness, you get a chance to move forward. You get a chance to get some new things into you. Not only do you get to cry, you get the sadness, the doubt, you're upset, but you also get new knowledge maybe that'll come in. Hey, maybe this will work. Maybe this new strategy It could be a new strategy. It could be a new stock. It could be a new money management style. It could be a concept. But all these things start changing you to be able to move forward and progress. When you're angry, you're like, hey, I don't want to work on my relationship. I'm angry. No, she's wrong. I'm right. She's wrong. The loss. Hey, no, I was right. That stock just didn't move the right way. So when you're angry, you're pushing back. You're pushing everything outside of what really is. When you're sad, you're opening things up. Not only are you open for the hurt, the vulnerable part, which most people don't like, but it allows you to move forward. It allows you to progress. And that's how you improve. And that's how you get better as a trader. All right, so thank you for sticking with me and joining me in this episode. I know it's a little bit different, and that's what we have coming in the next couple of weeks, really centering and focusing our attention all about our book, The Mindsets of a Master Stock Trader. You could go ahead and check it out right here. So look at our website at rise2learn.com, and we have it coming out soon in less than a month, and we're just finalizing some few things, uploading it, and then getting it ready to go. So be sure to subscribe to our newsletter list, clicking one of the buttons over here, subscribe on YouTube, and that way you get notified when this book is released. So stay tuned for some other great mindsets and inner game psychology to improve your trading to the next level. Thanks for joining me, and I'll see you next time.